Excellent collection. Okay, it looks like it's working. It looks like it's working. Welcome, YouTube, for the first ever multi-stream that I'm gonna do. I hope the stream works. I'm currently seeing a black screen. Yes, there we go. Okay, it works. That's very good. That's a very, very good sign. Because I was very worried that the YouTube stream was not gonna work. Okay. With that, we have finally achieved the first ever multi-stream. Let's make it a good one, hopefully. Again, YouTube, if you are not aware, I'm also live on Twitch right now. We are going to be doing, I should mention, I have not mentioned that to Twitch chat yet as well. We're going to be doing an ENDSIEG playthrough today. For the first time, I think ever, I'm going to play the ENDSIEG mod. I have no idea what to expect, apart from probably I'm going to lose very, very badly. There's a high chance that I just crumble. But the music is a bit loud. But hopefully, when I say hopefully, everything goes right. I mean, this is a bit of a, I wouldn't say test stream, but definitely a dress-up stream, you could say. Like Generalprobe is what we call it in German. Yeah, I hope everything works as intended. I hope YouTube doesn't break or anything. Again, it's been a very, very long time since I streamed on that platform. So for all I know, YouTube is currently experiencing 10 bitrate or something like that. I hope it works. I did my research, I should say. Again, I wanted to do this for the longest time. I finally bothered to do so. Yeah, I'd say let's not diddle-daddle for too much longer, and let's actually get into the ENDSIEG mod. Now, as you've probably read from the title finally, we're going to be playing Japan today. We're not going to play Germany, we're going to be playing Japan. And the reason for that is, I feel like a lot of people have just straight up played Germany. It's working, right? Yeah. I feel like a lot of people have already played the German ENDSIEG. I saw one guy, I think it was Bittersteel, play Japan before. But I don't remember his video at all. I know he did play it. I don't remember his video at all. I don't know if the mod has gotten any sort of update recently. I saw it was definitely up to the news patch, from what I can remember. So there might have been some sort of updates to that. But yeah, we're going to be playing the Japan ENDSIEG today. We're going to start, obviously, probably... I think 12th of January makes the most sense. It's probably the easiest one of the bunch, I'd say. But this one is not to be underestimated. We're also going to be playing Japan, as I've mentioned now 15 times. We're going to be playing this beautiful nation. And Japan in 45 is not in a great state, let me tell you. Yeah, our invasion in China has taken a bit of a drastic turn. We've kind of just snaked into Vietnam. It looks like one of those HOI4 bugs where the AI just kind of lets their troop go through China and just splits it into like 15. Yeah, we're not doing well. We've got parts of Burma. We own all of Indonesia, which is pretty good. We've got a lot of resources with that. Although, I should say, we're probably going to get converted to shit. Because in 45, from what I can remember from my history, Japan's navy is not doing all that well. We definitely don't have a lot of convoys. I doubt we're going to have equipment. We're not currently at war with the Soviets, which is really good for us. But they're going to be coming after us, probably as soon as they have defeated Germany, if not even before that. Yeah, Germany, of course, is going to try and hold on their own. I don't know how well or bad the AI itself is going to do. Probably pretty bad. So as soon as these guys are gone, which is probably going to be in the next 5 months, I'd say, all of these divisions over here are going to keep focusing on us. So we are in for a wild game. Again, we still own a lot of Pacific Islands. I don't know. I doubt we can keep hold onto them. Yeah, the plan is, in general, probably to keep hold of at least the home islands. I feel like the home islands, Okinawa, probably Taiwan is pretty easy to keep hold of, I'd say, because Taiwan usually only has one port. I really doubt we can keep hold of the Philippines. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see how the situation really is. Again, I don't know if the mod has been updated. I've seen some of it before. I don't know if the mod is updated since then. I probably should keep historical on just so the mod doesn't break. I don't think it truly matters, but just to make sure it doesn't break. Yeah, I'd say we just get started. Hopefully we at least manage to survive until 46, okay? That's the minimum goal, okay? That we survive until 46. I don't want to die within the first, 2 months. That would be very embarrassing. So, the setting sun. After a near decade of war, the once mighty empire of the rising sun faces mounting pressure as the war draws ever closer to the mainland. The fleet has been reduced to rubble, its armies weakened, and the US Navy landings on Iwo Jima. And with US Navy landings on Iwo Jima, Okinawa, and the Philippines, they find themselves more and more cornered. I cannot read. Jesus Christ. However, with Operation Ichigo a success, will they end the war in China before the US reaches Tokyo? Will they push back the 10th Army at Okinawa? So it begins. Okay, I was not aware that the US landed in Okinawa. That seems like a bit of cope. But yeah, this is the current state of Japan. It looks like all of our divisions luckily have equipment, from what I can tell. At least a lot of them. Okay, the ones in China don't really, but a lot of the divisions do have equipment. Okay, we definitely have a lot of fronts that we need to contend with. We also definitely need to guard Siam. I feel like that's crucial. Yeah, the Siamese Empire Thailand doesn't fall, you know, because I feel like that will be very bad for us, because then we lose Singapore. We definitely would not be able to keep hold of Vietnam, and not to mention Burma is just completely gone at that point. Yeah, again, important for us, definitely, is that we kill the Philippines, or at least contain them. If you can at least, like, hold the northern island, like this little bit right here, right? There's the Luzon and Manila, like those two. If you can at least hold that, I feel like we're in the money. I doubt you can keep hold of the whole Philippines, but if you can keep hold of that, it's okay. Yeah, we also... we tried an invasion of Papua New Guinea. Yeah, that didn't go too well by the looks of things. So a lot of divisions just stuck everywhere. We don't have a lot of convoys. I'm pretty convinced that all of these guys are going to die over here. Very, very convinced from what I can remember. Yeah, we have a couple garrisons here and there, but really not a lot. Not ideal, at least. Okay, let's see what our fleet is looking like. Let's combine everything for a second. I feel like that's step one. It's definitely not a lot. They get a couple of destroyers from what I can see. A couple of submarines. A couple... we got the Yamato, I guess, still. That's okay. We also still have the Nagato, so we still have something. It's not great, though. You know, the AI is significantly more powerful than us. We also, of course, have a bunch of debuffs, you know, the terror bombing devastation, the settling sun, you know, division attrition plus 25% is gonna hurt us a lot. Construction speed is dead. Factory output is dead. Defeat a late Gulf, you know, there's a lot of, like, bad buffs, essentially. We also have a custom focus tree right here, of course, which... Yeah, I mean, we've got, I'm assuming this is the Navy path in the middle. We've got the square for Chongqing, and we've got, what is this, I guess we can delay the Soviet invasion if we're lucky. If we compromise on China, we can delay the Soviets, I guess. The issue is all of these nations are going to be powerful. Of course, there's not really anything else but this would do where we can do it. Nothing but that we can do at the start. So we have to get rid of this defeat a late Gulf, which is going to give us a lot of naval help, essentially. We're already on scraping the barrel, which is not great. It reduces our factory output significantly. I'm pretty sure this is the first thing I'm going to lower. While it may cost us in the long term, I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to lower. Division templates, I don't think these have changed. I'm pretty sure most of these are just base game division templates, more or less. With a lot of them just sucking, like this one. But Japan, what the hell is this? Yeah, so a lot of these just kind of suck. This is also bad, and this is also bad. Realistically, the only one we want is the Chugata. Like this one. This is okay. We don't really need recon. We do have a lot of army experience, so we can move things around. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna put a maintenance company in for sure. To steal equipment, if not for anything else from the US and Australia, from the divisions that are at least dying. At least we steal something from that. Do we need a feed hospital? I think we... I feel hospital is really a 50-50, because if we go down in conscription, I feel like it could be useful. Hello, hello Blanco. We're currently in the start of the ENDSIEG mod. We're going to be playing Japan today. I'm currently trying to design a division here. I'm a bit... I think we're going to use a maintenance company, definitely, for sure here. We're going to get rid of all the HOI4. These are just bad units. This is too much combat with, for sure. This does not work. Okay. Yeah, then what is our production looking like? I probably should look at that as well. Not great is for sure the answer. I'm going to put all the planes up because we need those at the top. Yeah, we're going to abandon all of that. We're going to just produce submarines. There's really no point in producing anything else. Is this the mod where Germany is basically fucked? Yes. I can show you Germany for just a second. This is Germany right now. Germany is not doing well. It's 1945. You can see just above me. 1945, we're in January already. This is the mod where Germany is basically on the verge of collapse already. We're going to be playing the Japan part of this, as a lot of people I feel I have already done Germany. Again, the only person I've seen do Japan so far is Bittersteel, but that was like 7 months ago. I think Bittersteel did it. I don't remember his video that well, so this is basically a blind playthrough for me. Again, we're going to produce primarily submarines here, because anything else at this point is not great. I'm not even going to change the template on that. As long as we produce something in Navy, it's okay. Actually, hold on, we're going to produce half submarines, and the rest are going to be all convoys. And if we get any sort of extra dockyards, we're going to do convoys. Japan is doable. I think so as well. I am very convinced it is doable, but it really just matters what we do with Indochina, because a lot of our divisions over here are just screwed. We're going to lose a lot of equipment with that. And we have only 200-ish convoys available. So it's like, we have to really play tactic, and we have to get all of our divisions away. I'm trying to go for like a half Indonesia, half Philippines, so definitely the Philippines. I want to try and like, at least hold like Manila. I feel like this is possible. Like the northern part of the island. The southern part is not great. Okay, I feel like it's definitely too late to build civs now, so we're just gonna put a couple of mills down. Okay, what are we desperately lacking? Infantry equipment, definitely. Okay, infantry equipment and some support equipment. Everything else should be fine. We're not gonna use tanks a whole lot. Why not just evacuate the troops in Upper Australia? That's the plan. We're going to definitely get rid of these guys. I have not set up the army yet. We're going to try and escape with as many of these as possible. We're going to try and take all of these guys and put them either in mainland Japan or in China, even preferably, probably. Try and squeeze this little pocket right here. Like, kill all of this. Either that, or we're going to put them as a garrison in Siam. The issue, again, is just the convoys. To escape with all of these divisions, because there is quite a lot here. To escape with all of these divisions, we need a lot of convoys, which we don't currently have. And these are going to only keep going down, because our navy is it's not doing so well. It's not doing so well. We have 65 ships, as a matter of fact. It's not great. The US, in the meantime, has 240. I'm gonna be surprised if we can keep out a lot of divisions. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, let it be known. But I highly doubt we're gonna be able to. Yeah, again, we need a lot of guns. That's gonna be a primary focus. We also need more support equipment. We really don't have a lot here. Okay. Let me see real quick. Do we have we have close air support I saw somewhere? Close air support, right. Let me see what this is. Let's put is a jet engine fine, or is it just engine free? I guess. How much production cost is this? This is 28. If I just put an engine 4 in... Oh, this is actually was. Okay, we're just gonna stick with the jet engine then. I feel like we should place most of the troops in China and place the rest in the Pacific. Yes. But the US is also gonna be very aggressive. That's for sure. Yeah, we're gonna swap out this template really quick. I wanna try and make this as cheap as possible with all of these. I definitely need a garrison also for the home island. So most of these divisions are going to be gone. Like, they're all going to probably march into China. I'm just going to try and delay the Soviets as much as I can. Just push that back. Probably have a little garrison right here. I don't know if the Soviets get a war goal on me. Okay, the Soviets have the standard focus tree. Got it. There's Japan. Hold up. Okay, so Japan, they probably get a war goal on me and not Mongolia. Manchukuo, Jesus Christ. Not on these guys. So if we're lucky, we might be able to cheese this a tiny bit, but just holding North Korea. That's the gamble I'm going for. I'm going to keep a reserve army in the home islands in case the Russians try something funny, but I doubt it. I doubt they have a war goal on Manchukuo, right? Let me just check to make sure. What is this? The Mantle of Lenin. Okay, so Manchukuo doesn't get a war goal. So as long as we don't call Manchukuo into the Russian war, I feel like that should be okay. Okay. Again, the issue is just we need to make these planes as cheap as possible. Do we have some... Where's our... Is it also improved some more flame? I guess so. Do we have heavy machine guns? We do have heavy machine guns. Then we're gonna swap those out immediately. We're gonna make this as cheap as possible. There's no way we win the air war. It's really just about survival. There's no reach for that. Okay, go back from that. We're gonna put jet engines on this as well. It's good that we have jet engines because they look quite cheap. How much does this increase? This is only 1. But I think this is does this not add rubber? This adds 1 rubber. Do we have? I guess we have enough rubber. We could go for it. If we ever at some point lose the rubber, we just there we go. We just, we're gonna cancel the medium fighters, by the way. We're just gonna keep it at that. If we ever lose the rubber, we're gonna change the template so that the self-sealing fuel tanks are out of there. Okay. Now, this is probably the best we can do. Japan really does not have a lot of mills. We are lacking quite a lot of, I'm gonna probably put this down like this, because we're lacking a lot, and I mean a lot of guns. Okay. Definitely we need the Type 1. Has this been done? Okay, the mod is maybe a bit outdated because this is gonna help us or really shaft us, and there's no in-between. Probably actually the second one. Like, this is gonna screw us. Put that all right there. We probably, this is 45 already. We probably want to upgrade our engineer company. Again, our maintenance company, to steal some equipment. We don't really need anything here. Apparently we've done nuclear research, which is pretty funny. We want to go for flexible line or streamlined? I think we want to go for flexible, most likely. Both of these have their advantages. I think we want to go for flexible, also too. And then construction 5, of course, pretty easy. Okay, so that's done. Now for doctrine, what do we have? Okay, we have Grand Battle, and that's okay. I prefer Superior Firepower, but this is a-okay as well. Superior Firepower is still my doctrine. Anyone who uses it is just a clone of me, sorry to say. But we're gonna just use Grand Battle in this case, because we basically have it all researched, and I'd like to save some army experience. Okay, we can do a couple naval doctrines, which is also very good. I'm just gonna waste all of that in this. There's no real need to keep all of our naval experience, as there's not really a lot we can change there. And then I'm gonna do a couple of these air doctrines. Not a lot, but so much that we have some spare should we need to change our planes again. Like this. This is fine. Do we have any special forces? Do we have any mountaineers? I would not be aware. Do we have any sort of mountaineer? No, we don't. Okay, so we can just ignore the special forces then. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to go through all of these in a second. That's quite a lot. Again, this mod might just be a tad outdated, but it will get the job done. Or they just wanted you to have basically complete control over this. Boop, boop. Armor, defense. Definitely that. We don't even really... We're not going to use tanks. The tanks Japan has at the start are extremely, extremely bad. Like, very bad. Like, borderline useless bad. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So the entire plan is just going to be that we just freestyle our way around the tanks. I don't think China's going to get any, so that's not going to be the issue. The issue is, will the US land with tanks? I highly doubt it, but we might want to keep an eye on it. Let's just do that, so it's like something. Again, with the Navy stuff here, I'm not too sure what I'm doing. Again, the Navy at this point is just blown up, so it does not fully matter. General basic stuff I always go for. Boop, 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 left. And then on the right. I'll get this wrong order, but it should be fine. This is fine as well. Tokyo Arsenal, we already did. This is very important. This gives us heart attack plus 100%, which is pretty good if we get it done early. Did that, and then just Nissan. Honestly, we probably want to reduce the production cost. We probably want to... We're going to suffer a bit of reliability for it, but we're going to reduce the production cost. Boop, boop. How is Italy holding up? Not great. Italy's also not doing very well. Yeah, of course, at this point, they're a puppet of the Germans. But they're not doing all too well. They've got no ships. 10 divisions at best. And like 8 mills. So Italy at this point is just knocked out, essentially. I think, genuinely, Thailand probably at this point has a bigger industry. Close to. Okay, Italy is about as strong as Thailand, in other words. So this is going to be all Germany. Germany's going to have to carry all of these guys over here. Again, once Germany falls, we are in deep, deep trouble, to say not the least. Okay, we can also modify the government. Again, I want to go back on scraping the barrel because we need the factory outputs. This is good for manpower, but nothing else really. We do already have 1 million men in spare. Plus, if we make the division tinier, which I plan on doing, we don't even need that many. So I'm going to go back to probably extensive to get rid of all the debuffs. We are on total mobilization, which is also pretty good. What else do we want to do? Probably it's a bit pointless over here. I'd say concealment and infantry, probably. I'm surprised the Germans have tiny pockets along the western coast of France. It's probably all the divisions that didn't make it out, if I had to guess, because France fell pretty quickly, IRL, if you remember. So all of these like little ports that they have got right here is probably just divisions that couldn't retreat fast enough to link up with the main German army. Which, Lamar, Dunkirk, on a reverse card right here. But these divisions, if I had to guess, just didn't make it back in time. Like, they got cut off essentially in the middle. Yeah, France is also back on the map, which is a great travesty. But nonetheless, let me finish my government. On support probably for that, and then, since we have some spare, I'm gonna go for Prince of Terror. Because like, it will give us compliance, which I'm assuming we are gonna need at some point. Or not. Well, that also just gave us free manpower, which is also great, I guess. Okay, so that looks fine. Then we have the scientists that we still need to do, but we don't have the PP for that, which is great. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that. Can we even trade with anyone that doesn't preferably require convoys? Does Thailand have maybe some... anything? Why do you require convoys? I guess so. Okay, we really can't trade with anyone. Unless we want to blow up the rest of our convoys. So we're going to limit our trade for the start. It's going to cost us in production a tiny bit. Especially in terms of planes. But we're going to hold off on that simply for the fact that if we use the convoys to trade, we're going to escape with less divisions. Now, it's really just, I think the most officer corps, we can also do some stuff. I completely forgot about that, actually. But probably tenacious defense, we probably want to up that. Quick improvisation and flexible org. What do we even do here, to be honest? Integrated air, I guess? I'm not too sure what to do there. And then here we do... Research speed is useless, air accents is useless. Okay, we got that. all pretty good at the start, but not at this point. Go for mass strike. Should also be okay. Nice. In that case, all that we really need to do is go grab our planes. I'm gonna primarily probably focus them all in China. Okay, how many do we have right here? This is about 500, 600? I'm gonna put them all here and then over here. Again, the goal is probably not to kill everyone, but just hold. What do we have right here? We have... What are you? More fighters. I guess so. Okay, we own this little airport right here, which is pretty useful. I hope all of these planes have space here. Again, we're gonna primarily focus on Eastern China. That's the most important region out of the bunch. Put that on air superiority. Okay, I'm assuming... Can I get rid of you guys? No. It's not without that. These are all... Okay, these are all the carrier planes. That's fine then. And then we have the strat bombers, I'm assuming this is, if I'm not mistaken. Attack bombers, sorry. And these guys... Whew, I guess... This is the region where we have the most supremacy, so we're gonna probably put you guys over here and then over here. And the goal at the start is definitely gonna be to crush this pocket. This is gonna be vital for us. If we can get rid of China here, our stronghold on the nation is gonna be much more stronger. These guys are dead. I'm pretty sure I can just kill all of these. Yeah, okay. Right, in that case, we can now start to adjust our nation. We also have Yunnan, which is not great. This is passable terrain, so we're gonna have to put something there as well. Again, if you don't manage to hold Burma, I'm just gonna full on guard just Siam. But we definitely need all of these guys, that's for sure. That's gonna be step one. Just on the Burmese border, like over here, something like that. Do we want to hold Burma and Yunnan in one, or do we just make this a giant front line? Yeah, hold up. I'm going to do this in reverse. Burma definitely needs to hold, so that's important. Then I'm going to use most of the divisions that we have right here. This is tough to set up, hold up. Because we have a lot of like pockets right here, which are really bad for us. Okay. Let me grab all of these guys that are like on the board already. Hold up. Like, you guys, you probably, you. Because we need to play it so that China like here dies, but they don't push us in the other direction. The good thing is China also has like borderline 0 equipment. Okay, so this is gonna be our front right here. Put that here. Bama. And this is gonna take a bit of preparation because I don't wanna instantly collapse, but it's what we have to do. Turchinov. Is that a general? What? So I'm not familiar with that. Okay, so this guy over here. Again, we're gonna adjust the division templates accordingly in a bit. I highly doubt we have equipment for all of them. But it's at least important that we get all the HOI4, sorry, out of the army. That's the most important part. Because all of these guys are just eating equipment away. Okay, and then all of these guys are gonna be the main army. So... Oh, I forgot about Mongolia, but we can also have to guard Mongolia. Okay. Let's put you here, you here. This is gonna be our main front with the Chinese. Oop, oop. Let's put you on that as well. Can we do that? How long does this go? Oh, this goes all the way to Burma. We don't want that. Yes, this is the best we can do, really, like this. Just so we have something we can, like, rely on. Bam. And then, of course, right... Not what I wanted. With the Field Marshal, of course, right here. Bam. Put all of you guys over here. Again, I want to crush this one as fast as possible. Like, these divisions should not stay alive. Okay. What division somewhere here? I guess it's the one that's on the port. You want to go over here. You want to go over here. Again, the tanks are the first ones that have to go. The tanks are so bad, they're literally just going to cost us equipment. Like, if we let these guys fight, they're just gonna cost us equipment and nothing else. I see potential for an encirclement. I've been looking as well. There's quite a lot of places where I'm thinking of an encirclement. But first I want to make sure we even can, like, hold. I feel like the Guanzi clique also is at the verge of collapse, which is also pretty good. Because we really need Nanning right here, and the Guanzi clique basically is finished. Yeah, bam. Shoot, shit as well. And then that's okay. They have 127 divisions. A lot of these, like again, for the Russian border, we're gonna gamble on the Russians need a lot of time with Germany, okay? That's our main gamble here. Let's put you guys right here. But we just need divisions at this point. We just need extra divisions here, or we're just gonna be so messed up. Do we have anything else here? You have near the eastern coast of China. Eastern coast. Wait, east is this direction. Yeah, if you mean this right here, I can definitely see that. Also right here, of course, like, this is pretty obvious. It's just important that we kill a lot of Chinese. The Chinese need to go. I'm seeing in potential here, I'm seeing also this right here. This division is fully equipped and it is a port tile, so that will help. Like, there's a lot of stuff we are able to just do, kind of. Of course, all of the... How much of the home guard do we take away, is the question. Like a fork maneuver? Good point. Miraba. We're just gonna pincer them essentially, like, down here. Like the plan probably is gonna just be to, like, cut them off right here as well. The more we can encircle them, the more the AI will freak out. Like, the AI, usually the Chinese AI especially, the Chinese and the US AI is usually not that clever. Okay, I think we're gonna put, like, half of these guys on the border, and the other half right here we're just gonna use as a home guard for now. And this is gonna be our reserve force, these guys right here, which just kind of stands here for the moment. In case Russia decides to attack early, we put all of these guys up, like, immediately. That's gonna be the plan with them. Like, these guys are literally just our patrol, essentially. Like this. 5 more divisions, I guess we just take you guys and you guys. This is gonna be our garrison for now. Again, if you need extra troops somewhere or something along those lines, we're gonna use these guys. And then we have all of these islands that we have to contend with, and of course this right here. Okay. With you, we're gonna put you just... Yeah, how should I... First of all, I didn't assign... Did I assign you? I guess they must have... Oh. Boop. And boop. Okay. I'm gonna assign these guys to this army, but we're gonna create a separate order for you guys, each individually. Just so y'all don't disappear. Because the goal of these guys is either to cause an encirclement or literally just hold the ports so that they cannot escape. That's gonna be the primary goal with them. The more ports we hold, the less supply China is gonna be getting, which is also great. Like, from the Americans, because I'm assuming the mod has made it that way that the Americans just kind of feed the Chinese, unless I'm mistaken. Oh, I guess not. I was convinced that the Americans were feeding the Chinese, but I guess not. Maybe that's going to come into play later. Okay, so we got our garrison right here, and we still have 49 divisions remaining. Again, probably the next thing I want to focus on is just the Philippines. The issue is, again, these are 7 divisions, but we also only have, like, 5 right there. So this is going to be our Philippine troop. Do we even have a port here? We do have a Pari up there. 6 Philippine divisions here. Let me put all of you guys just in one for now. 1 second. Like this. Just have so little divisions here. I was initially planning on keeping the Philippines. We have some targets right here, I should mention. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but we do have some targets right here. We have the Indo-Chinese uprising, which is going to happen. Like over here, there's going to be uprisings that are going to happen ever so often. Which we can abort if we move against the Garde Indo-Chinese. We have the Allied liberation of the Philippines, which I'm assuming they need to take the entire Philippines, hopefully. Which, if we save the Philippines, if we at least keep like part of it, we're going to get a lot of buffs from it, but we're going to have to hold it for 100 days. And then this is going to disappear for some while. This is just the South China, the air raid. You have some options for counter-offensives as well, as I can see. 20%. We could also offer peace to China, but that's boring. We're not going to do that. Yeah, I think probably what we're going to do is... We could go for a hold in the middle. We could hold Manila, or we could go for a hold in the north. It's really our two options, because these Americans are just going to destroy us. Like, these guys are just so messed up. Like, there's no way we save the South Philippines. Hold the north. I'm thinking so as well. I think I'll just hold Apari right here, and we just take the mountain tiles right here. Maybe the river line. Actually, not even the river line, just this tile right here, because it's going to be tough for them. Is this jungle correct? Okay. The plan probably is to just probably put like a fallback line right here for all 10 divisions and just hold like this line in a straight line. Because this is like easy to punch through right here, but this is really bad for them. Because it's very hot and it's raining. Reorganize all the Philippine troops in the north. Precisely what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm taking all of the... Where's my Philippine army? Right here, all of the guys, and we're going to put them all in the north. Okay, the plan is going to be that all of the divisions here, with the exception of this guy, because God knows what the Americans did here, we're going to put him in a separate place for just a second. He's going to dip at some point. But we're probably not going to bother to hold all of these islands, or at least not a majority of them, I think. Because I feel like if we stretch our troops too thin, maybe these are fine, but definitely not these. These need to go, ASAP. We're going to put you guys in the Philippines for now. Yeah, we're going to try and escape slowly with them, so you're going to... Oh, I can't even get to that. Okay, these guys might be screwed. We're going to try and escape with the Australian divisions into the Philippines to try and make sure that these hold for longer. This is the general plan. I'm going to try escaping with these two, but somehow doubt that we're going to do that. We're going to also advance in. Again, we're going to try and save these two if we can. You're going to move here and then assign to that. Papua New Guinea is lost. There's nothing we can do about that region. You're going to the Philippines, and then the last 26 are just Indonesia and our little islands, from what I can tell. And with these guys, we're just going to end up holding. Yeah, I'm gonna just mark what I want to hold desperately. I think this entire island is kind of crucial for us. Can we hold this? No, this is the US divisions. I'm assuming they're done. Okay, then definitely this. This all of them. Oh, that's all of them. That's pretty good. I'm assuming Iwo Jima is still good to hold. Whatever this is good to hold. This is good to hold. All right. That seems decent, and then probably just Bangkok as an extra. And just ports and capitals. I think that's okay. It's not enough divisions to guard everything, so we might just... If we dip this island, how much is that? 2? Do they have like a land bridge here? Yeah, they do, so we need to guard that. I want to make sure we have enough to guard everything. I'm guessing we just abandon this island right here then, and maybe this one. Let them get a bit closer. We definitely need to hold Iwo Jima. Then we just reassign one division from over here to help. Bam. Okay. I think that's probably the whole we're going to go for. Again, this guy's just going to sit right here. This is a one division army right now. So going to sit on North Palau, kill these guys, and then probably dip to the Philippines as well, or hold that, depending on what I decide. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to go for. And hopefully, and I mean hopefully, this holds. Of course, I still have to assign my generals and such. The important part is just probably this is the most important army group, so we're gonna get a guy that hopefully has a lot of attacks. So this guy's probably good. I'm gonna go for our most offensive generals that I can find. Like this. And you right here look okay. You have some bricks, that's okay. Then with these guys, we primarily want to hold. He's also attacking. But it's the second main army, essentially. We also want to hold with them. You should make 2 Japanese pockets push inward on the eastern Britain Island in Papua New Guinea. You mean on this or what? On Bismarck, or the eastern New Britain Island. Make 2 Japanese pockets push inward on the eastern New Britain Island in Papua New Guinea. So one of these. This is Papua New Guinea. Yep. Because eastern New Britain doesn't tell me a lot. Oh, you mean Bismarck? Okay, you mean Bismarck. You make 2 Japanese pockets push inward on the eastern. The issue is I can't really get divisions here. I could get this guy over here, but that's really it. I guess I can try. And then for this guy as well, we're gonna try and free these if we can. I guess that's our best option then, really. But I'm so unconfident that we that we can save these guys. I'm so inconfident. I don't think we are gonna be able to save these guys. Not in the slightest. I'm gonna give it my best shot, but they might just have to die for the cause. Oops. Let's just assign these generals, that's fine. Then the Philippines is our next primary target. We probably wanna have... What are you? Basically connected. Probably wanna have a guy that has some sort of... non-combat out supply. That's perfect. That's precisely what we need. We need this guy here, and then this. And then a general right here. You're gonna be defending us, Otto. This guy right here should be fine. Again, this is just a garrison army. You're gonna be temporarily here. And then, where were you guys? You guys were the Burmese front. And I have to just promote, I guess, you, because you're just the strongest at this point. And then... if it doesn't work, my bad. No problem. Again, this is not your bad. This is my bad. I'm doing it right for him. I don't know how well I'm gonna do. I don't know how bad I'm gonna do, but I hope it's just gonna be fine. Again, we're not gonna be pushing with this. We're just gonna be trying our best with just manually microing all of this because I feel like it's better. Yeah, I think we're just gonna immediately just push in on here. Like, no hesitation right there. Again, this is my playthrough. You shouldn't be bad. Then... oh my god, all of these are HOI4 done. Yeah, we don't want that. Do we have any... okay, this is gonna be bad, because I'm assuming all of these are the big division templates. Oh no, you're not. Are you all the small templates? That would be such a blessing in disguise. I think most of them are the small templates, so we're just gonna swap that then. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to at least swap out the tanks. Like the tanks, no matter what, they have to go. There's no point. Like the tanks are not great. Yeah, this guy also needs to go. There's no reason for him to be here. These guys are also gonna get swapped out. Again, I'm well aware that we don't have the equipment for all of that, but I'm just trying to min-max what we have right now. We're gonna leave a couple of these in for now over here, just so we have a lot of equipment. The HOI4 are really just like a virus. Put you guys on that. And the motorized, by the way, is also extremely bad. Just like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I guess I could just do this. Hold up. Boop. Every like and every subscribe does help quite a lot. It does help a lot. Boop. 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 Okay, that's fine. And then again, the HOI4 are not the worst thing in the world, but they're very bad. Yeah, there's no way we're keeping this tank in the Philippines. Just no. Put that away. And then... so many. But this is the home guard, so it's not that bad. I'll swap all of these guys out. That's okay, and then you're just gonna have to beat that. Okay, perfect. Right. Is the division still going? That's very nice. The good thing we have is that China is also extremely weak. So we can kind of do a lot of damage right at the start. And I'm just gonna try and poke the Chinese bear for the start. I'm looking for like a weak spots right now. We're gonna play this at 5 speed, of course. Okay. Oh, almost forgot about this front, Jesus. This entire like pocket right here. Whoops. Almost had a massive disaster. I think I just put like divisions on this right here. Why would you choose center that? There you go. And then it looks like most of these were, I guess, assigned under. I guess this is where the divisions must have gone missing. We're gonna put you guys right here. Everybody who's like guarding at the moment. Almost missed the entire army. Could you imagine after all that? Oh, but this leaves us with so much less divisions to defend with. I'm gonna probably have to pull back from here then. He's up into like Java. Okay, and let's do you three, wherever you are, over here. Oops, I don't mean that, I mean that. It was supposed to be free. There we go. Do we try and crush Nanjing or do we try and crush the pocket? I guess we link up here, really? That's our best option. Then like multiple attack. Let's see what this does anyways. And then here, up here, is there anything? Yeah, we obviously need to micro this already. Again, I'm gonna do this a bit preemptively. The AI is gonna be very strong, so that is a good reason why I'm doing this. Push this, push this, push this. And we're not gonna win all of these battles, but it's just about to hold them a little bit longer. And then again, the troops from Russia are gonna come in. All of these guys are very well equipped. We could also take over the Manchukuo divisions, but I'm gonna leave that for a bit. We're also gonna ask for garrison spot. Okay, let's see if we can encircle this guy right here. It's probably step 1. Okay, let's see what's happening. Okay, this guy's getting attacked, so he's gonna have to last stand in melee. Are you guys already moving? Yes, you guys are already moving. That's beautiful. That's nice. That works. You right here then. Okay, all of these guys in the ports are getting screwed over, which is not very good. Let's see if we can maybe try and free him. The Germans want docking rights, which is also nice. Not sure what that is about, but we take those. If he can take like Nanning, it would be such a blessing, I think. They just push us into like Yunnan right here. Might be a bit of a suicide mission, more or less, but as we can do. We're gonna do that. We need that port as well. Let's try and escape. How is this going? The answer is not great. Second division coming into attack. Okay. And then Shanxi is not doing anything perfect. Again, I'm gonna ignore Communist China for the start. Okay, we've already encircled that division, that's pretty good. Let's see if we can just punch through here. This Chinese pocket looks very beatable. That's gonna be my main hope for this playthrough. That we just kind of punch the Chinese out of the war ASAP. Okay. Again, because we're also reorganizing the army in kind of a bad way. We're gonna lose a couple territories here and there, but it should still be okay. Let's see if we can maybe punch into here as well. Again, there's gonna be a lot of divisions just moving around for the start. We just need to make sure that Changshe really doesn't fall. If Changshe falls, we are in deep, deep trouble. Okay, that's alright then. Move that. Let me just slowly eat from behind. And the front that's giving me the most concern now is the Burmese front, because I don't really have a lot on it, but it's just gotta hold. I hope India just gets delayed as much as possible, really. This is coming along a bit better now, but it's still not great, and this one has been blown up by a ship, that's for sure. Speaking of ships, have they already merged? Big chunk of them has. We're probably just gonna put them on... We'll just put them on Strike Force? I guess so. Strike Force everywhere. It's not like we're gonna get Navy Supremacy. It's either that or we put them on Raiding, really. We're gonna leave them on Strike Force for a bit. We're gonna see how it works. If there's a lot of naval combat. I'm gonna make a judgment based upon that. Okay. I'm seeing it sneaking circumvent right here, if I manage to push these two out. That division has been killed, let's punch him down here as well. How is this going? This is also going fine. The rest, they have 43 units assigned to this. Matter. Just get over with and then like reassign the army. Okay, that's fine. Are they a puppet as well? We gotta ask for garrison support. Again, the more men we can get, the better as well. We just have to fight our way through the initial downsides. Okay, so we have won the first focus. What was the thing that we had to do for the Chinese? Move against the guard. Okay, we have to do that one. So all of these are 14-day focuses. Okay. In that case, I think this is probably smart. We just swap our military factories for our dockyards for military factories. I think that's smart because we really suffer with not having enough mills at the moment. There's no way we keep up with the US at this point, so might as well. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. I'll actually punch it down here as well. Very nice. Nanning is kind of eating shit, which is also really good. Put you up here. Okay, let's roll this a bit. Let's see how our one division is doing over here in the meantime. And last stand them a second time. Again, this is just so the US gets delayed as much as possible. Okay. Germany wants a non-aggression pact. We don't particularly care. We've got bigger things to worry about. Crush this immediately. Again, for some reason my army has been misassigned to this, so the sooner we get rid of that, the better. That's nice. It's another division encircled right there. And here we have two fully equipped divisions. That should be easy peasy. How is everything else holding up now? If you can get like a lucky capitulation off on Yunnan, I feel like it would be beneficial to us as well. Because we did just take Kunming. Could we just... This might be a bit of a suicide attempt, but could we just rush into Chongqing from here? Like from here to here? Beautiful Chinese front, isn't it, right? Like with the one tile right here. Critical that we don't lose that though. That's the most important part. The fall of Budapest, that's great. More on guns, please. Yes, the non-aggression pact is not gonna help you. Let's see if we can help this division down here. Crush all of these, crush all of these. Boop, boop. Very nice. Hello. What do you mean, what the fuck? Japan is not doing well. Germany is also not doing well. It's ENDSIEG. It's over. It might just be over, Obi. Germany is not looking well. Germany is completely getting crumbled by the fucking USSR. They've already lost, I think, the river line. If I saw that correctly, yeah, like Kielce is already dead. Budapest is obviously gone, and they're not retreating out of Croatia. So I give Germany 5 months at best. The sooner we remove China, the better. In other words. Greece. Got the Greeks over here as well. They kind of just exist. They're in the United Nations, apparently. Glory to Greece. There goes the pockets in Western France. That's also true. All of these guys have perished immediately. Alright, in that case... Let's have this guy right here. How is our one division holding up? We need the last stand again. Yeah, the longer we can keep him alive, the better for us. Yeah, these guys are not getting out. There's no shot. These are not getting out. Even he is screwed over, because do we have an airport by now? What? Yeah, but it's too late. We can try and run to Port Moresby, maybe. But that's really it for him. Okay. Land doctrine. Not really anything we need to do there at the moment. Okay, we have Kunming. Push here, so we have supply for that. United States assumed leadership, that's pretty normal. Okay, all of these guys are not gonna put up here, which is great for us. At this point, I'm starting to get worried, because we did put a majority of our force just on that little pocket. Okay, oh, we have broken into the port, that's very nice. Push here, up here, crush it down here. Hopefully we win that. It very much looks like it. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna move against Indochina because that's probably the first thing we should do, assuming we don't want our Southeast Asia to explode. So long we can hold this. I'm gonna occasionally swap over there again. Has the Philippines lined up? The Philippines has lined up. That's very nice. Okay. Not really anything else we should do at the moment, so that's good. TU here as well. But the Chinese front is such a mess. It's actually just a giant scramble. Whoever has got the stronger vibes, it's the person that wins. We might have to abandon Burma at this point, because I do not have the divisions for Burma. This is crazy. Like, the Indians have so many divisions. I think it's best we move the pockets of Papua New Guinea towards the Japanese front in Western Guinea. I guess I could hold them here. The issue is with Western New Guinea, this, at least not that I'm aware of, there's not a port. I can't hold this. There's nothing here. I guess I have this port, but this is going to get taken ASAP. Like, this division literally just made it out in time. I can't put anything on Papua New Guinea. I could try building a port, but... not really. The Philippines are basically reclaimed now. And we're just going to try and hold this up here as long as we can. I'm more worried about this front right here with Hanoi and the Chinese. That's really my main concern at the moment. Because we really have to like pay attention to that. I hope a lot of these divisions now start, yeah, moving through all of this. Okay. Although we can also just advance into here. Let's see if we maybe can crush them like that. I'm gonna try and use the non-blue division because these guys have to move. It's good that we only can win this with like 4 divisions. This is important that we win this little pocket right here. I think the battle still is going on in the meantime. Don't think we can win that. Okay, and then here... And if this gets too bad, to be honest, I'm probably gonna be holding like somewhere here, like maybe these 2 tiles or something along those lines, just to like hold Singapore, because Singapore is very important to us. We do not want to lose Singapore. Thailand, it might be okay to lose, but Singapore is not. Okay, that works fine then, for sure here. Oh. We also made a breakthrough right here. an accident. I don't know why they're going this. You know what? I'm just gonna allow them to do that. I don't know why they're going like this, but as long as it works, I can argue against it. Let's see if he can maybe even not take advantage of this sudden breakthrough right here. Look at this. Can we take chunks here, just like that? Oh, we can. That's very nice. Okay, that is a completely accidental breakthrough. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, let's finish off these Chinese down here. Let's see how our one division is once again doing. Wherever he is, if he's still alive. I think he's dead. I think North Palau has fallen. Okay. Palau is dead. That's a bit of a shame. I was hoping to keep that, but I guess we're gonna have to delay on that. Again, we also should look at these. What do we have right here? Hubei, Hunan, and Guangxi Plain. I'm gonna hold off on these for a little bit longer because it's going pretty well right now, so I wanna keep these as long as I can. Oh, these divisions are not looking all too healthy anymore. That works, that's nice. Okay, I think we now have a pretty good foothold over Chang there. Which is also great for us because that means the front is gonna get expanded. I'm gonna hop off the stream for now. I'll probably be back later. See you in a bit. Who are you and what are you doing on my feet? On my feet, sorry. Yeah, hello, it's me, the person on your feed. No, I'm playing Hearts of Iron 4. I'm currently playing the ENDSIEG mod. I'm playing Japan in the ENDSIEG mod. So this is the mod where Germany kind of looks like this and is on the verge of death. Except we're not playing Germany, we're playing the Japanese. That's basically the gist of what we're doing. And I'm trying to survive desperately, because there's no front at the moment where the Japanese is going all that well. At least not in the slightest. Yeah, I'm also gonna abandon this mission right now. Like, all of you guys just run. Run, to be honest. Actually, I'm gonna assign you to this front instead, to the Burmese front. At which start date? We started in January, so you joined us pretty early. We currently have February. Yeah, so far I've just resent the army. We have made initial gains in China. Like, the Chinese used to be all the way up here. We've taken Huangshan back, basically. We're currently punching down to Fuzhou. This is the gist of it. We're going to get rid of that, because we can now extend this to one giant front line. Okay. Let's see. It already looks desperate to you. Don't try late April start date. Yeah, I was wondering, like, the late April start date, particularly as Japan, I feel like was very bad. Like, the Japanese start date was very, very bad already. I feel like the late April one is borderline impossible. I haven't given it a go yet. I might still do that, but yeah, even this is not looking all that fresh, is it? We're also losing a bit of guns, which is not ideal, but in turn for that, we're kind of crushing the Chinese quite a lot now. Burma railway line, if you can hold that. And I'm still trying to desperately hold on to this land right here, but it's not going well. It's not going well in the slightest. Again, my main hope is that China really perishes. That's really the only hope I have. Sooner or later, the Soviets again are going to come down on us. China needs to be finished by then. The Chinese campaign needs to be done. If China isn't dead by like in like 5 to 6 months, we're in big, big trouble. Big, big trouble. Battle of Iwo Jima. Okay, we're in big, big trouble. Okay. That's a problem. It's not the end of the world. We still have Okinawa, and we still have somewhat of a fleet, but that's a problem. Yes, I inching closer. I'm pretty sure it was an event because I didn't lose any troops. So, uh-oh. Row. So we can maybe push through here. Push in there. Okay, now, good thing is we have expanded the front line. Let's see if we can get these guys as well. That looks good. All of Vienna. Okay, the Germans are not holding out. The Germans are dead in the next 2 months. You like minimize the jungle and mountain terrain, easy to defend even in the worst status. True, this is very easy terrain to defend. I don't have a lot of divisions for this. I'm trying to get more over here at the moment, but I'm also needing to guard the Philippines because there's only a timed event. But yeah, it's not going well. There's a Rangoon. This is new. Okay. That's why they're attacking so much over here. So as long as we hold this for 9 days, we're fine. Burma should hold for the timing. Again, we're very limited on equipment. That's our main issue. Guns in particular, we just need more of. Let's just completely spaghetti them at this point. Are you going to invest on air or on subs? Pretty much more so air. The issue is, again, we don't have the mills for it, so probably actually subs. Because we need the mills primarily for our guns, so I've just kind of negated the air for the moment. It's also not like we are going to beat the US on either one. I've decided to put half on subs and half on convoys, because we're going to need a lot of these. We're going to need to rescue a lot of our army. There's still some stuck down here. If we can get these out, it's okay, but it's not great, to say none the least. Okay, if we can spaghetti them now a bit, it's good for us, bad for them. And if we get rid of China here, we have a lot of divisions that just would be freed up to help in Burma. Oh, there's the UK. Hello, Mr. UK. Again, this is only going to keep increasing. The sooner Germany dies, the more divisions from the Allies are going to come here. Actually, what are you doing? What you're doing in mainland China was canon? Well, I'd hope so. We're gonna LARP as IRL Japan. It was the greatest land offensive of the Japanese ever. True. Again, it probably, like, IRL Japan probably could have won this war if not for the Soviets. The Soviets really were the final nail in the coffin for Japan. As soon as they went in, it was like, yeah, GG. That's why I'm trying, like, I have currently nothing here. If the Soviets come in, we have a problem. But that's the gamble you gotta take as Japan. Okay. And I wanna, the more of these, like, pockets we can get rid of, the better. Oh, and that's bad. Let's see if we can maybe direct our way to the port. If we're here, out of the port. Okay, is anything else happening? So the Philippines are reclaiming the island. There's nothing you can do physically about that. West Papua New Guinea is now falling. We still hold a lot of the islands, but at this point, these islands are becoming insignificant with the US owning Iwo Jima. Like, this will be a tough war. Please tell me we don't lost Burma. Why did it just bypass? I was so scared for just a second. Okay, but we completed the race to Rangoon province, which is pretty good, because that gives us a little buff in army, so we should be able to hold a little bit easier. Which is the minimum target I wanted from this. Okay. Now, we just want to push these Chinese out so badly there. See if we can maybe punch him down here, potentially. Oh, that's nice. That's 7 divisions in circuit, plus another extra 3. That's really good. That helps a lot. We're probably gonna put you right here and you here. Something like that. Oh, that's so nice. There's all of them immediately gone. How many are we in casualties? We have 44k in casualties, and China has 300,000. That's great. I have to do something in a second, but that's will be fine. Another 4 over here. And then, oh, okay. We're winning in China, that's for sure. China is winning at the moment. Well, Japan is winning in China. That's really good. That's really what we need. Again, once this pocket is finished, we will have a lot more divisions to put on this front as well, but also in Burma. Both of these fronts are probably just gonna combine at that point. Oh, just crash that. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna take like a 2-second break because I forgot to put myself on water here. I will just be right back. I'm just gonna grab myself some water. Just 1 second. Okay, we are back. I've got myself a little bit of water because it is currently. Oh, let me check how hot it is outside. It is scorchingly hot. Like today is hot. 30 degrees outside Celsius. It is scorchingly hot outside. Well, hydration is key. I probably should focus actually on that. Again, every Chinese troop we kill is also going to get us a little bit of equipment, but yeah, it's China we're talking about, so China does not really have equipment. Can we do that, I guess? Gonna have to stall like India, really, that's the key part. Stall India, maybe stall the US. Again, I have a couple of garrisons here in the home island should things go south really, really badly, that we at least can still fight. But so far it's still looking alright. But again, this is also because they're probably pretty much just focusing on Germany at the moment. Okay, and then you right here, you right here. Got another military factory, which is pretty good. We don't need light tanks, I just realized. That's pretty much a waste of our time. We're getting a lot of these destroyed. Yes, we are. This is also not great. Think we can do that and get away with it? Possibly this? Okay, this division will die any second now. Let's check here. Nothing. Perfect. We'll push through here. Okay, this division's gone. Now push all of it into the remains of China over here. Liberation of Warsaw. Oh, Germany. Oh, no. I said 5 months. I thought they were going to last until May. I genuinely think they don't make it past April at this point. They are playing so badly. Move against France. Now what do we do is the question. You get a lot less attrition right here. That should be good. We're gonna do that. Oh, that's a huge pocket right here as well. That's very nice. Didn't even clock that we just broke that. That's very nice as well. Let's push that, push you, push you. And a lot of these divisions are still pretty weak. There's a couple good ones up here as well. We could try like something like this. Let's break like a tile, keep them busy. Let the AI look away essentially. Not what I wanted. How long do we need to hold the Philippines? 37 more days, and they haven't even tried pushing, so that's very good. So the Philippines, by all means, should hold for the time being. Philippines are doing amazing right now. Yeah, I'm playing this very aggressively for what the mod is, so I hope I don't get payback later, essentially, if you get what I mean. Oh, this doesn't count to debt. Yeah, we probably want night vision. We need to catch up. It's just a cat and mouse game at this point. I don't know if the mod is, how up to date the mod again is, but if the US has nukes, this is gonna get ugly very soon. We probably want to punch up here a bit. Let's check on Burma again. The Rush has so many. How many divisions does the Rush have? Like 40 divisions. Okay, we're like with 10 over there. Oh god, okay. That's nice. Boop, boop. Eight divisions here, but should still be alright. These Chinese divisions over here are not that great. Okay, that's fine. I don't hear any Navy sound, so we can just keep going for now. Once I hear Navy sound, it's alarm bells are ringing, essentially. Put that here. We've run that. Battle of Okinawa begin. Oh, they just spawned in those. That's ooh. We gotta lose Okinawa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stalin's not happy anymore. There's no way we keep Okinawa, right? Like, we can reinforce it here, but really it. I don't like where this is going. I just got rid of everything. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Note to self, the US is not actually gonna naval invade, so I will not hear the sounds. They will just teleport in. Important note. Okay, I'm just gonna put it like that. Should be okay like that still. Are we still guarding? Yes, we're still guarding Taiwan. Okay. Okay, so the US can just teleport in. Avoids the Japanese neutrality pact. Moving Allied Armada has swept across this island of Okinawa, covering up an open pathway into the inlands. Every hill, trench, and cave is now being held at all costs of the last man against the invading Americans. Kamikaze attacks and all our naval might will embroil in this great struggle for victory. Typhoon of Steel. It's only a temporary thing, the other thing, so that actually helps us more with this. Okay. So the Navy in actuality is just completely pointless, because from what I gather, from what I've seen so far, it seems like they're just teleporting in. We're just gonna have to be alert at all times. Friends division, attrition rate, land, night attack. Okay, it's... Oh, and the US is here as well. Okay. We're gonna have to cut back on this. What do we do now? Probably convoy escorting everything in these 3-4 seas. I think we also have to abandon these islands. These islands down here are not holding. We just abandon all of that, to be honest. This is just not holding. Okay, and then push down here. Can we delay the Soviet somehow? We probably can after we do the Filipino shuffle. Probably what we gotta do next, just so we make sure we kill China first. Goodness gracious. That is not gonna be great. Oh no, don't tell me the HOI4, whatever it was, has failed. Uh-oh. Bruh. Okay. That is very bad. I did not expect him to just naval invade around me. Okay, our only choice is to reclaim this. There's no way we're otherwise getting these divisions out. They really invaded on like the last day as well. That's the annoying part. I think we're just gonna have to gamble on the Soviets at this point. Ooh, we're gonna lose a lot of men there. That is not gonna be great. We're gonna lose a lot of men in just the Philippines now. Kind of on me for not guarding the ports, but I think even if so, from what I've seen so far, the US has an insane amount of naval invasion, so like speed. And they must have some sort of buff for that, surely. Maybe, I'm not sure. Bro, oh, where's April? How? Oh my god, and that means they're all gonna come over here. Okay, again, the only good part in all of this right now is that China's completely shitting the bed. That's the one thing we gotta cling on to at the moment. We're gonna retake all of these. Do we have something to take Dali with? Not really. Get rid of a couple divisions though. All of these are not strong enough. Boop, boop. Oh, that will encircle a bunch of these guys as well. That's pretty good. Put that here, put that here. Another 13 Chinese encircled. All of it. Okay. Okay. That's not great. Russians have broken down. Oh no. Recommend penalty, I guess. And it's critical that we get all of this China stuff done ASAP. How is the Philippines looking? Yeah, these divisions are dead. There's nothing I can do for them. This is finito. Okay. I'm just gonna like ignore all of this. Philippines don't exist anymore in my head. Let's see if they can bullshit their way to like here, but like some HOI miracle, but I doubt it. And these guys are all dead. That's the first massive L. And it's entirely self-inflicted, that's the worst part. The first massive L of the war lost the Philippines completely. I won't even say Okinawa really is the first L, the Philippines is a much bigger one. Where is that? Oh, okay, the Japanese Navy though is still strong. Oh, it's the home island. I'm not allowing the US to land, not under any circumstances. Okay, the best thing is that the Japanese Navy is still going strong. That's the real one thing we have to look forward to. Like, that thing is still going well. I need your expeditionary force, thank you very much. Although in saying that, it might be just about beneficial. Burner under siege. You guys also just teleported in. There's no idea. It doesn't even reach like this. Okay, do we have any goals right now? %60 chance gets event disasters defeated Okinawa. That is not worth it. Maybe this. Shogu 2. And then we just crush this right here, and then we try and right into Chongqing. We need to knock China out. Under any circumstances, China needs to be dealt with. China is in their own faction, correct? So if we knock out China, we can get a bunch of puppet governments. That's really the only shot we have. And then hopefully the model didn't expect that and doesn't like immediately explode them all for us. But like this as well, just preemptively. And it's gonna be a scramble to Chongqing, and I think the way we're gonna do it is like here. We're gonna have to cross the river line. Everywhere else we're not close enough. Do this again. As much as we can delay the Soviets. Chinese are kind of going on a counteroffensive, which I like a lot. Because they have by far the weaker army, so if they just push into us, they're just exploding themselves realistically. Where's that? Home Islands again. Okay, this is gonna be a thing now. Which province is fighting? You up there. Oh, but you're already moving in. Okay. Okay, that one was pretty weak in comparison. That's another US division down. That's good. That's good. Japanese army, that's good, we need that. Army's getting stronger, ever so slightly. Okay, we now have 3 army. The question is, what do we do with it? Do we try and hold Burma? I don't think so. I think Burma is good the way it is. I think realistically the only shot we have is we need to push directly into the heart. We need to go to Chongqing. That's really the only shot we have. Like 40 divisions just pile driving into like Chongqing. Like a battering ram. But I also got this again. The Japanese Navy is very, very good. I don't think we've lost any ships so far. Not particularly. We've got an extra 9 now, which is also very nice. That's Germany, isn't it? Oh god. Okay. Well, Germany's down, which means there's gonna be a lot more tension on us now. Uh-oh. Okay, it's imperative that we just start pushing now. We have no more time. We need to go. We need to go. Do we have aggressive on this? No, it's time we push. It's time we push. There's no more delays. Just push at this point. Ignore everything else. We need to put down China. It's absolutely important that China goes down. The Home Islands again? That's the Home Islands again. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, that's the first L of the Navy. I guess second if that's... Okay, that's just convoys, that's fine. Large ship at no strength. Okay, we... But so far it's fine. We can leave it like this. We're gonna put repair priority to low. You can leave it like this. This is still A-okay. But if it gets any worse, we're in deep, deep trouble. And it's just critical that we punch through here somehow. These barriers. There's something. I think here, let's get this ground for Chongqing. And let's fire this thing. Which one is Hunan? Sorry. Let's clock that. Just that one up there. We can easily take that. Push through here. Okay. Redeploy something. It's been bypassed. Oh, that's the Quanting army. Does we deal with the partisans realistically? Okay, at least we have a timer as to when the Russians are coming in. Okay, that's at least good. So, okay, they will declare war on Manchukuo. Okay. 9 divisions do you guys have? 9, and you? 5. Okay, that's not great. Do we have any spares? No. Okay. Okay, we have about 70 days to kill China. We have 70 days to push forward into Chongqing. That's all we really can do. Just brute force our way in there. And also move the planes. By all means necessary. Central China. And you over here also into Central China. But then, close your support. So with air, it's gonna go a lot easier. The only thing I would have done differently in retrospective is maybe just literally put everything that was on the Philippines and maybe also what was on like these islands over here. Maybe put all of that already into the home islands, to be honest. That's basically the only thing I would have done differently. Why's China not dying? East Chongqing. Basically accurate. Use the partisans. Prolong the deadlines. Good. Another home islands invasion. For 10 bazillion icons. That works fine. Boop, boop. Oh, we're not doing well against China anymore. Coming Red Storm is really messing with us. Okay. This is still okay. In a worst case scenario, we're just gonna have to like pull up to the Soviets in any second now. If it's like 40 days remaining, this is too close, I think. I don't think we are gonna be able to do this. Especially now that we have a negative attack bonus. I think we're gonna have to abandon Chongqing. I don't think we can do this. At least not with the supply like this. I'm gonna put all of these guys on Manchuria. I'm gonna also take the Manchurian divisions and make do with them myself. All of the Manchurian divisions, even if they're a bit, crap, we're gonna need. Put all of these guys over here. Okay. At this point, it's like, no matter what we do here, we will not be able to push in. Okay. That's about fine. Where are my troops? You guys are moving up, okay. The guerrilla training. The Yunnan like stuff doesn't really get us anything because there's no real Yunnan troops anywhere. It's just I keep forgetting about Mongolia. Mongolia is gonna be such a mess. Ooh, this is so bad. So bad. Maybe like this. You just hold virtually everything. Let me do that. Yes. We also need to hold Mongolia. How many more days do we have? Do we even get there in time at this point? There we do. Let's try to redeploy that. Yeah, this is the time where China starts pushing again. Hello, Kentucky Fried Crusader. They were playing the HOI ENDSIEG mod currently. That's what's popping over here. Oh my god, I didn't even realize how bad the situation actually has gotten here. We are currently basically we're in July 45. Again, I at least wanted to survive until 46, and it looks like that's about where it goes. We are just gonna abandon this, by the way. This little island, which is a Kalen, is not gonna hold. There's no shot. And now we're getting naval raided to shit. This is... Uy, uy, uy. I feel like if he didn't go for the encirclement, but for mainland China, if he pushed into Chongqing, it might have been better as well. I don't know, I've never played ENDSIEG. Guessing it's the ultimate challenge for any remaining access. Basically, yeah. The state of it is, right, we're in July, as I mentioned, 45. The state of it is, this is my nation. I'm currently playing as Japan. We've just recently lost Okinawa and Iwo Jima. US already has tried to stage landing grounds in Japan. It's gone mediocrely, to say none the least. We still hold Indonesia. Surprisingly, there's not been a lot of US interference here. And every type of US interference has kind of ended up like this, to a certain degree. We're gonna kill that little pocket right there. The issue is, I'm kind of the last remaining nation right now. So I didn't have like everyone's target on my back. I for sure do now, because Germany's dead. Germany is dead into like 5-10 different pieces. Italy's also been split up multiple times, which I guess this Italy still somehow exists. Love AIP's DS. So yeah, there's that. All of Europe basically is united. I'm basically at this point fighting the entire world. The only person I'm not fighting is the Soviets, which, if that wasn't the case, I think I could hold this. I think this is genuinely winnable if I just give myself enough time. Issues. We have 33 days until the Soviets come in. I'm currently trying to rush an army up there that was trying to take Chongqing as fast as possible. We tried making breakthroughs here, but this not gone well, to say none the least. We're just trying to escape at this point. Again, the home islands are constantly being bombarded. We have a navy, but it's a navy. Let's put it that way. It's there. Yeah, we have 60 ships. The US has a couple more. About 200 more. Thank you, United States. So yeah. That's really the state we're at, more or less. Again, this is gonna be make or break, this entire front up here. Who is this, by the way? Oh, the Republic of China. How do you even get over here? Attack Pearl Harbor, bro. Damn straight, bro. I'm sure. Surprisingly, they ignored this island, so I could, in theory, but just... There's no shot we're winning this. There's no shot. We also have a bunch of debuffs. I've tried getting rid of a lot of them. I did get rid of a lot of them, but... Especially this one is costing us a lot. With division attrition plus 25%. This is a really, really, really bad one. This one is with terror bombing devastation. Not great. Yeah, at this point I'm just gonna probably have to put this back in, at least the fighters back into their home islands, to just try and stop the bombing that's currently happening for my nation. Like at least like put a couple back here so we don't get Navy strike to death. And then everything else, we're gonna put you in Eastern Manchuria. Hope that the Soviets don't have too much of an air force, even Northern. Let's hope that holds. Again, I'm just trying to get the stuff that will help me in the long term, but long term is the next 30 days, essentially. And it's kind of good that we have this army now here, because yeah, I did not expect them to get so much naval supremacy that they kind of just land over here. It's also not China, it's Australia, by the way. We're gonna have to deal with that before it becomes too big of an issue. Again, in the worst case scenario, we're just gonna abandon Korea. We're gonna try and hold on to China. We're gonna abandon, like, everything north of Beijing. And we're gonna just move everything that's here at the moment back into either South Korea or even Japan. Because this is just the Aussies, by the way, doing this. Which I think we're gonna be able to repel that. The Aussies also don't have a lot of stuff remaining, which is good for us. I think even if we're very lucky with it, we might just be able to kill all of these guys as well. Again, though, the issue is not that. The issue is that the Soviets are coming in 12 days. Uh-oh. That's because the debuff on the Soviets is not great. China very bad? Damn straight. Damn straight. China is not doing well. Yeah, at this point I'll also probably have to move the Burmese army. Maybe make this front line shorter or something. Slowly maybe pull back, really. And then again, here I'm just gonna try and crush as much as I can. You read wishes to surrender. You will surrender. I don't think we just want to end the game. We're gonna keep going. Okay, we now have removed Hirohito from power. He's just a symbolic figure instead. Oh my god, look at that. Like, 9 days to the invasion, and there's just like Manchurian divisions over here. This is... I'm just kind of waiting for them to declare on me so I can put an actual front line down. You know, technology at least is going to be very good. That's the only positive we realistically have. We're going to upgrade our excavation by quite a lot. This is so bad. We have an artillery upgrade, so that's at least good. No, thank you. Okay, we can protect the Korean border, I guess. That's okay. How much more? How much more? 3 days, come on, just kill these guys, please. They need to be gone ASAP. Forgot I had that on. Sorry if that was a bit loud. I forgot I had that mod on. But we are officially above with the Soviets now. Get rid of all of that. Put just a front line on that. Oh, we don't even have divisions everywhere, and everywhere we have is just poorly equipped. Oh god. Oh, and they haven't even called in Mongolia yet. The worst part. There we go, Mongolia's 9. Okay. Let's kill these guys ASAP. Okay. And that obviously brings in all the gang over here. Okay. Jesus Christ, the Mongolians also have like how many divisions? Okay. Looked like a lot more initially. Only like about 11. Okay. Focus supplies. I mean, I guess we can do that. Can you try and beat the Soviet? You're a bit of a joke, aren't you? I'm sure I can. And I'm just trying to not get myself killed immediately, basically. Where are you guys going, if I may ask? Oh, there's a second front here. I didn't even realize that. Oh, no. Okay. This entire front just kind of stretched all the way down there. Okay, that's good to know at least. There we go. You skill that. And the only good thing so far is that the home islands are holding pretty well. Everything else is kind of in the gutter at the moment. Very much so. Holy shit. Not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Get over here. Did the Singaporeans get crushed? Kind of. Ui. Manchukuo bros. Oh, we're probably gonna. Oh, where do we hold? That Manchukuo's not gonna hold. Let me think. Because realistically, it's either gonna be Korea. It's either gonna be Korea or it's gonna be North China and Japan. Ooh. I'm assuming they also have military access probably over here at this point. At least somewhere. Doesn't look like it actually. Jesus Christ, yeah, the Soviets are fully equipped as well. That's the worst part. A fully equipped Soviet Union. Help. Help. Actually, garrisons, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna abandon this entirely. We're gonna put half the army to hold South Korea, like this. I hope this is the entire front. Hold on, just make sure of this. I'm gonna hold South Korea like this, and we're gonna use the other part of the army to hold oops, not what I wanted. Beijing and upwards, like over here, this area. So U-23 over here, the other 24 over here. And we just try and hold that. That's basically the best we can do. Because this is not holding. Manchukuo is not doing well. That's basically the best shot we have, if you just hold China here. Of course, you guys are not going to have to move down as well. Shenzi's going to get a bit of free land, but to be honest, that might just be for the best. Because I'd much rather have China up there than the Russians. And there's another naval invasion going on somewhere. We also just lost Thailand. Thailand, let's say. Fucking Taipei. Okay, not great. And the US have navy. To be honest, at this point, we might just abandon China. I'm gonna try and kick out the US from behind if I can. If it's possible for me. If not, we might honestly just abandon China at this point. Oh my god, look how many divisions! Look at the amount of divisions, bro! What is this? Oh, there's another naval invasion. Oh god. You have occupied my country. Where are you from? Because I occupy quite a lot of countries at the moment. Is it Taiwan? Is it Vietnam? Is it Laos? Is it Cambodia? Burma, perchance? Maybe Korea? Maybe even China? I've had people from all over the world before, so... Let's lose against the Soviets. This is also not great. I guess it's the best thing you can do at this point. Vietnam? Oh, Vietnam is a great country. Great cuisine. Great cuisine down there. Really good food. I love Vietnamese. Really, really good food. Also a lot in history. You all beat the US. One of the few nations to actually do that. Very impressive. There's no way we hold all of that. Look at how many naval invasions there are. Yeah, let's put you here and just retreat. Don't attack. Oh, you are still here. Almost forgot about you. You don't want to hold North Korea anymore, buddy. You don't want to hold North Korea anymore, buddy. Okay. This is gonna get progressively worse. Okay, they cannot take that back. Okay, it looks like at least they have retreated out of this one for some reason, so that's good for us. Retreat out of... What's the US doing? Okay, we've at least gotten... I think this was guns. Yes, we've gotten at least more guns, so that's... Okay, that's a pre-scheduled event war, which is not great for us. Okay, we're gonna have to hold this somehow. Let me think. Okay, the way we're gonna do it is we're gonna split this army into two. I'm gonna put another general on here. It's like where I am now. I'm awake and now they're all asleep. I'm only watching you play. I have the feeling sometimes as well. I also stay up very, very late. What's the time over there? Isn't it like close to midnight at the moment? Or even past it? Just who fate the Philippine invasion. Oh god. Okay, we're gonna put U13 on this one. And U14 on this one. Then half of you guys here. And then U5 here. And we try and desperately hang on. Because it's a pre-schedule, so the US actually has a lot of stuff here. It's almost 11 PM. That's quite early. Nah, 11 PM is quite late. Looks like you will have some bedtime though soon, because unless we get a lot of stuff here fast, I mean, it's not great. Not very great. No problem. Okay, let me think. We could pull out of China. Okay, let's think through the options here. Okay, we could pull out of China completely. We just let all of this die, right? Then we have a true ENDSIEG, essentially. Or we could gamble and just not do that. Also, how the fuck did you get this? What the hell, true, man? It's a lot of divisions here. I'm gonna try without the Chinese divisions. If it gets too bad, you're gonna have to pull these back. Yeah, sure, John. My parents are gone now. Only your live stream can keep me from being bored. Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind. Again, I'm trying my best here. I'm laying my darndest, but this mod is one of the tougher ones. Oh, we don't even have convoys. It doesn't even matter. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Get rid of that. We need steel. We need someone to trade with. Sweden, please. Okay. So the army that is currently on China is stuck on China, in other words. The only shot we have is we can delete these guys. I guess... Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing bad ever happens. Nothing bad ever happens. In come the British invasion fleet. Jesus. Oh my god, this scenario is hard. No, I'm not like a really good HOI player. I wouldn't like to exclaim that, but I'm usually pretty decent at the game. And this mod is genuinely the toughest mod I've ever played. Have a good life. I'm going to sleep now. If I have the chance, I'll visit your live stream. Human, usually I'm live all throughout the week. This is the first multi-stream, but usually I sometimes in live on Monday, sometimes Tuesday, sometimes Thursday, and sometimes Friday. Not Wednesday, though. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I don't have a schedule yet quite now because, you know, I don't really have that many viewers. But I'm trying to get one. So the more the merrier. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and hope you have a good rest. Good night. Okay, how am I gonna... Oh, I'm finished, brother. Yeah, how close am I to capitulation? A lot of these guys in. Hell yeah. So finished, brother. What am I gonna do? Finished. Oh god. Support is definitely gone. We could go for Tokyo ENDSIEG. I guess at this point it doesn't really matter because we've lost so much. Okay, hold up. Let's redesign this army. Let's hold here up to there, and then here up to Nikita, essentially. So everyone that was like up here, you hold this. Everybody else, you go down here. That's really the only shot we have now. It's complete ENDSIEG. And literally any other front does not matter. A lot of my army is just stuck in China at this point. I don't think even these guys get out here, to be honest. We are so screwed. Holy. Oh, wait, do we? Please tell me we escape. Please tell me we escape. Oh my god, we escape. Oh my god. Okay, we might still stand at the slightest of chances, but we have to hold like this. Thanks, have a good session. I'll be back on Tuesday. Bye. Okay, see you Tuesday. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see if we can hold this. Let's see if we desperately can hold this. Oh my god, no, to even try and attack. I don't think we can put any new divisions, right? No, no shot. Have these guys even moved? No. Go away. Confuse me with extra troop numbers. Okay, and then we're gonna have to take one of these guys just separately to hold Yokohama, because Yokohama is major and actually also a port, so they're most likely gonna invade that. Also, the Navy needs to move. The Navy needs to move. They can't have the Navy. I refuse. Blech. Okay, we've already... Nikita's taken. Oh god. Oof. I mean, put that here maybe. It's so over. It is so over. And Nagoya has also fallen. This might be it. This might be an 07 right here. Gotcha. Okay, we at least get to choose our last defender. Who should we take? I don't know any of these guys. I don't know Japanese general law, sadly. He kind of looks like he has drip though. He's kind of bad. It's this version's Japan's version of like Steiner. There we go. And then you also remove that. I'm gonna punch that through anyways. Let's use that. Don't want the console command. Thank you. Okay. Do we even have airplanes at this point? Not really. Where even are they? Oh, they're all just in China at this point. Yeah, China held pretty well. Even against the Soviets, we... How the hell did that happen? But even against the Soviets, we held pretty well. It's just like... And now it's... Now we're dead. Oh, counterattack into the airport. Oh, the American tank, bro. It is just... unholy. Guess we didn't lose the Navy, I guess. Really didn't help us as well. Pull out there, pull out there. Oh, stop attacking. Why are some divisions attacking? Oh, we need to hold Tokyo. We need to hold Tokyo. Let's see how long we can keep this going. Apparently, as long as we hold Yokohama, I guess, we're fine. However... Isn't that ironic? I guess as long as we hold Yokohama, we have a chance, maybe? Let's try and hold this. Tokyo's dead. Let's see how long Yokohama holds. I guess I must have taken something else. Unlucky. Okay, let's see what got made of us. What are we now? We're just stay of Japan. Honestly, that's, with the exception of South Korea, pretty accurate to what it was IRL, basically, and whatever this is. What even are you? Manchukuo? Manchukuo just got... Okay. Not close enough. Communist China obviously takes a couple pieces here and there. Honestly, pretty accurate to real life, and we just missed out on the 46 date. I think if we had more divisions inside of Japan, if we didn't focus so much on submarines but on convoys, we could have gotten a couple back. I feel like we could have survived until 46 January, but not much past that. That was genuinely the toughest mod I've ever played. Oh my god. Yeah. All wars are now resolved. Probably the Chinese are gonna now fight each other. Yeah, they still have to stand focus, so not a lot is gonna happen here. Yeah, that's basically the mod I wanted to play today. That was really fun though. I really enjoyed that the whole way through. I feel like these ENDSIEG type mods are always the most fun. Did they also take our navy? God damn it. They left us with a crap carrier who's killed the USS Kilty. Kitty. Kilty, sorry. And the Rathburn. Congo class. I mean, yeah. Honestly, mod scale probably pretty good. I'd say out of its scale from 10, that was a pretty decent 7, maybe 8. That was a really, really fun mod. I want to go back to this at some point. Maybe at some point next week we just redo this, but not with Japan, but with Germany. Let's see how Germany is in this mod. Because Japan was really fun. Again, we could have pulled out of China. That probably was what I was supposed to do. But at that point, we just didn't have the convoys. I tried to get the troops from Korea away, but didn't realize just that would be on 0 convoys. Yeah, obviously this mod doesn't offer contents here anymore, so it's just now a standard focus tree. That's not us. Wait a second. Oh. Hold up. We're not this Japan. Where are we? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere at least still exists. Huh? East Timor RP for the win. Okay. Well, that's basically all then. Did not know that it just popped me down there, but I guess it's because of the standard territory. Well, again then, with that, this was supposed to be a bit of a shorter stream, I realized that, playing ENDSIEG. With that, this short little stream that kind of was a test and kind of a replay for at the same time, comes to an end. A really enjoyable one. I hope, I'm gonna watch the VOD later on YouTube, I'm gonna put it on private and watch it myself. I hope everything on the YouTube side worked. I'm praying to God that also Spotify did not play on YouTube, because I don't fancy getting copyright strikes there. Hopefully that worked. My theory proves correct that people on YouTube are much more likely to find me. So we're gonna keep doing multi-streams from now on. Yeah. Again, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you Politano, thank you Kerem, thank you Blanco, all for tuning in. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I don't think we can do it. Can't play anything here anymore. Yeah, that was really nice. I enjoyed it a lot. Next stream, again, if everything goes well, I'm gonna say that, if, I'm gonna say when, I'm gonna say if everything goes well, we're gonna have it on Monday. If everything goes to shit, latest Friday, absolutely latest. If not Friday, we're gonna have it on Tuesday. Okay? So that's the plan for now. Alright. So, see you guys then next time. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye. Hello, World Watchers.